Of course you know your boy had to cop a few packs.
Barely. It's kind of hot. Body. Oh, remember the scene where this guy dies?
Oh, that's kind of lame. Get enough cards for us to play.
I'll get some decks, bro.
Just one thing with that though. I still gotta learn how to play. And I figured if I'm gonna learn how to play this game, I might as well learn from the best. I reached out to Universe's pro and fellow content creator and streamer Tamron Cardwell. My brother's been playing this game for like 15 years now, so who better to teach me this dope looking card game? Let me give you a quick rundown. You start the game by picking a character card. There are a lot of characters in this game, 82 to be exact, and they range from Izuku Midoriya all the way to Backdraft of all characters.
Everybody's favorite hero, Backdraft.
He's in the anime for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
First you have attacks that deal damage and have speed that makes them hard to block. They also hit a different zone, that being high, mid, or low. And blocking works the exact same. If you block zone to zone, that'll be a full block. If you block one zone off, it'll be a half block. And if you're completely off, say like a low against a high, it doesn't work and you can't even do it in the first place. After all, like Tam said,
If I try and punch you in the nose, you can't block your knees.
what's really interesting is the way you play cards in this game. Every card has a difficulty rating, the top right, and a check value on the bottom left. Some cards are more difficult to play than others, and in order to play a card, you gotta flip over the top card of your deck, and that card's check value has to be higher than or equal to the card you're trying to play. And if you whiff, your turn ends, just like it does in fighting games. Now, flipping a card isn't the end-all be-all. That's where foundations come into play. These are your resource system, and then can be tapped or committed to increase your check value by 1. They also have a plethora of other skills and abilities. Now, you can't just play all the cards you want. Stringing together attacks in fighting games is tough, and it's the same in this game. You see here, every time you play a card, that card also gets +1 difficulty for every card you've played before it. So playing a bunch of attacks back to back is going to get a little hard. Using various strings of attacks and foundations built to support them, you attempt to deal enough damage to your opponent to reduce their life to 0, while also making sure you hold back enough cards to block their attempts to reduce your life. And if you want the whole explanation, you can go check out Tam's YouTube and Twitch for the full live demo. I highly recommend doing so, as it's full of a lot of great information that I just wasn't able to cover here. First off, this game is hard. Very hard. You can't just go in, guns a-blazing, playing cards as you see them. You need to know exactly what cards you are playing and when you are playing them. If not, you're gonna lose. Trust me, I know from experience.
From there, it's a 9 high for 7.
I die.
With the power of the sun.
This game definitely has the biggest barrier of entry that I've ever seen in a game, but peering through the miasma of information overload, I think I was able to catch a glimpse of the other side. And I gotta say, it looks awesome. Never before have I seen a game give a player so many options. From turn 1, there are like 9 things you gotta think about at all times. Not only do you have to play on user cards to kill your opponent, you also have to make sure you're holding back enough cards that you can then use on their turn so they don't kill you. Do I play this attack or hold it to block? Do I commit my foundation to pass this check? Or do I commit it to use its ability? Or do I save it so I can commit it to block on my opponent's turn? These are questions every card asks, regardless of its effect. Finding this balance seems to be the key in universes. If ever there was a card game like chess, this is the one. And if you go watch Tam's video, you can see me struggle with that.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start. Man, sequencing in this game is crazy.
It very, very much is. This is... Every card game is like a combination of poker and chess. This is the most chess you could play.
But if you thought in-game decisions were hard, let's talk about some out-of-game ones. After I got my butt handed to me, Tam walked me through a little bit of deck building. TLDR, your character has 3 symbols, you pick one, and all the cards in your deck must consist of cards of that symbol. Easy, right? You see, there are 12 symbols, and they all play pretty differently.
The all symbol likes to add cards to hand. The death symbol wants to destroy foundations. The good symbol wants to build foundations down. The earth symbol hits really hard, but it's not very fast. The void symbol is kind of your cancel symbol, and it discards cards out of your opponent's hand. The order symbol controls the stage, right? Like, they want to have as much control as possible. That's a big stun symbol.
And there are a total of 82 characters. And according to Tam, each one of them is pretty viable. At least it's not like there's 82 characters and only 4 of them are meta.
How
Right?
like evenly tiered is everything? Is it like I have 82 decks, but it's actually 4, or is it like
It's closer to 20.
Got 82 characters, each of them with 3 symbols, or in this case 3 different builds. That's 246 decks that you need to be ready for the upcoming National, which is not only in a month, but a month after the release of the newest set, which completely shook up the meta.
like so you're just going in like Nationals, just Wild West meta,
Yeah, it's gonna be tight.
That's
It's gonna be so sick.
insane.
I'm so excited for it.
right? That's so fun though. You just
Yeah.
go in.
Yeah.
Anything can just.
If you're a player that loves expression and deck building, this is the game for you. If you want to take the plunge into this deep and complex game, please subscribe to the channel as I'm going to be posting some more content about it in the upcoming weeks. Also make sure to join the official My Hero Discord, which not only houses some of the nicest community members I've ever met, but equally friendly Jasco employees. Yes, you can talk to the guys that make the game. I think that's so cool. And finally, please go subscribe to Tam and follow him on Twitch. He posts daily videos and is a just wealth of information. Plus, he's just an all-around great dude that I highly recommend you check out and give some love. With that being said, thank you all for watching, subscribe, and go check out one of Tam's future streams where, hopefully I can get my revenge with the little deck I've been brewing up. Seriously, you guys, the deck building in this game is so open, it's insane.
See you.